Hi and welcome in this video from Teach Me How to Trade Forex Trading. Creating this video, Damien Levy. Hi everyone, so here we are on the 14th June 2020 to analyze the result of the profile of last week from the 8th June 2020. So we are on odd USD. Odd USD, we have a first level that touched right here with this bearish pin bar. So breakout entry didn't touch the retracement entry. So we take 2 rewards only and it's a winning trade. After that, we've got a doji right here, and we wanted to buy this specific level or to sell once it's broken. So the first touch of it, doji, we take a breakout and we take 2 reward, and it's a winning trade also. After, we got the second touch of a monthly strong level right here, and it made a bearish pin bar. So this pin bar taking out, have the breakout, didn't retrace, so you only have the breakout to enter, and this one made 2 reward also. So it's a winning trade again. So we have 1, 2, 3 winning trade already on odd USD. After that, we are the next level. We have a railroad track right here, and you could eventually have entered this one at a retracement entry or breakout entry, and it's still running, so I don't count it. Other CAD. So what do we have? We have this monthly level that made a very nice pin bar right here. And after, it made a second pin bar when it retouched. So you can take this trade as a sell, 2 reward, breakout entry. It's a winning trade. After that, we get a railroad track for this level that we wanted to buy. So this one is also a winning trade. After, price retouched the level, made a doji, breakout of this doji is still winning, going down. So same here. After that, odd CHF. So I wanted to buy this level and it was my mistake. Price made a very sweet pin bar going up. I took this trade and this trade is a losing trade. So 1 loss right here. After that, we have this specific candle, but it's not really a pin bar. The pin is not long enough to qualify as a pin bar. After that, we get a railroad track right here. Breakout entry has already made 1.5 reward. So this one is also a winning trade. And we have 1 loss right here and 1 win right here. Odd New Zealand. So odd New Zealand, we have a pin bar, but very huge candle. So you could have entered eventually at the end of this candle right here, stop loss right here, and you take in this specific case, since the candle is very big, 2 reward, it's enough. And after, on the first level that we wanted to sell, this one, it made a very nice pin bar, double pin bar, retracement entry triggered, and this one is a winning trade with 3 reward. At this level, we have eventually 1 loss right here with this nice pin bar on the second touch, and retracement entry triggered, but it triggers the stop loss also. So we have 1 loss right here. And finally, we have a doji at the level, but my arrow was not for a sell, so you wouldn't have taken this specific doji for a sell at this moment. That's it. Let's go on odd GPY. Odd GPY, what do we get? Very strong level of resistance right here, made a pin bar last week, and at the beginning of the week made a pin bar again, or a railroad track. Both trade 1, 2, and 3 reward for this one. First level, I wanted to buy and eventually sell this level. We got inverted hammer, so we wanted eventually to trade the breakout, but it didn't trigger the breakout. But I can count 1 loss because eventually you could have taken this one as a sell, and this one triggered the stop loss after. But then it made a bearish pin bar right here. And this bearish pin bar for a sell is a winning trade. After, we got a pin bar at this specific level right here. This qualifies as a pin bar, and it's a losing trade right here. And that's the only trade on this chart. Now let's look at odd Singapore. Odd Singapore touched to the pip my level and reverse, made a pin bar, broken down, winning trade. After that, there is a chance to re-enter right here. Retracement of this pin bar, round number, or eventually the breakout of this pin bar. So we have 1 winning, 2 winning. I count only the first right here. And after, price breaks the level. No, that's it. There is no other trade right here. Now, Euro odd. So Euro odd, we have a level right here, but didn't make any pattern for a buy or sell. He made eventually this doji broken up or broken down, and we have eventually one losing trade right here. Now let's look on GBP odd. GBP odd, what do we get? We got this white weaker level right here, but made a railroad track. So you could have taken this one, and it made actually the 1.5 reward, so this is a winning trade. And after that, doji didn't break down, so there is no trade for a sell. Actually, the doji break up, so you could eventually have entered this one for a buy, a little buy with one reward. And after, didn't touch the next level, so I didn't enter any trade after that. CAD CHF. So we have very strong level, monthly level of resistance, can act as a support in the future. And on Friday, it made a huge pin bar right here. This pin bar retracement entry triggered, and it's a huge winning trade for a sell. And eventually, if you miss this re-entry, you could have taken this bearish engulfing for a sell at the breakout because the retracement didn't trigger. So this is a winning trade right here, eventually 2-entry winning trade. After that, you have a doji broken up, so you have a losing trade on this level. And once this level is broken, as you can see very nicely, it made a bearish engulfing, and this is a winning trade. I don't count it, but it was a possible entry right here. After that, hammer didn't trigger, so there is no trade right here, and it's too low, so I will not have entered this trade either. Now, CAD JPY. CAD JPY. We have a level that we wanted to buy or sell, and we have a railroad track and a pin bar, bearish pin bar right here. So retracement entry triggered and the railroad track triggered, whatever. So you get 2 or 3 reward minimum on this trade. And if you hold with experience, you could make a huge reward on this trade. After that, next level, doji didn't trigger the breakout, so there is no trade for a buy. After that, we have a pin bar right here. So there was a trigger for a buy, and it's a losing one. But after that, there is a bearish pin bar right here, and this pin bar broken down is a winning trade for a sell. So there is one win on top, one loss at this pin bar, and one win going down. And now, right now, we have a bullish engulfing candle going up. Retracement entry didn't trigger, and the breakout made one reward already. CHF JPY. So we got eventually a sell or buy on this specific level. We have Friday, on Monday, we have a pin bar at this level, bearish pin bar, strong level. Retracement entry did trigger, stop loss right here. This one is a winning 3 reward trades. After that, if you miss this entry, there was an engulfing bearish candle right here. You could eventually have taken the retracement entry, stop loss above this, and it made like 1, 2 rewards so far for this trade, for a sell. Now, let's look at there is a trade eventually on Friday, but when the market closes, you don't enter trade. CHF Singapore. So I wanted to sell this market, and market proved me wrong. It made a huge candle breaking the level. So after that, I wanted to buy, and it didn't touch the level, so there is no trade to take in account. Singapore JPY. So I made the buy arrow on this one, and I should have made double sense, but I didn't. So I wanted to buy, it didn't appear this way, so I didn't take this trade for a sell, even if there was a railroad track and a beautiful pin bar right here. After that, this level didn't make any pattern. Next level made a pin bar, and this one is a losing trade right here. And after, we have an engulfing of this candle, and eventually you could have made a bit of reward before the market closed on Friday, or we wait next week for a retracement entry in the middle of this engulfing for a buy right here. Stop loss below, and we expect 2-3 reward if it retouch and make a nice move. Now, gold. So gold was in a downtrend, and it breaks the trend. So we have a pin bar right here, and this one was a losing trade. After that, there is an engulfing. I wanted to sell, still a downtrend, and this sell was a losing trade also. So now I will want eventually to buy, and I will search for level to buy next week. Silver. Silver, no level touch. Euro USD, no level touch and making pattern, except on Friday night, so we don't trade this trade. We don't enter the market right away on Friday. If you enter on Thursday, and eventually you can hold during the weekend if the market moves in your direction. But on Friday night, it's dangerous to enter your trade. EuroCAD. So EuroCAD, I wanted to sell, and there was a very nice pin bar, retracement entry, and actually, how many pips? 30, and it made a 60. Well, this one could have been break even, but I will count it as a loss, the worst case scenario. So we have one loss here, but you could have still made 2 rewards right here. And after that, at this level, eventually for a buy or sell, it made the pin bar. So you could have entered at this retracement entry right here, and it would have made 1 reward before going against you. So it's a losing trade right here. Euro CHF. So buy or sell this level. So we got a very nice, beautiful doji, break up or breakdown, and this one is a winning breakdown. We made 2 rewards. After that, we have another doji, another doji, and this doji breakdown is also a winning trade for a sell. After that, we have a pin bar, bearish pin bar, retracement entry for a sell still, since the arrow are in both direction. And this one is a winning trade for 3 reward again. So we have 1 winning, 2 winning, 3 winning on this specific chart. 2 level winning and eventually 2 trade at the same level, so you would have taken only 1. Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand want to sell or buy those level, and we got this engulfing bearish, retracement entry triggered, and it's a losing trade. After that, there is not really an entry right here, no entry, and no entry right here. So that's it. Only 1 loss on this chart. Euro JPY. So we have a monthly support and resistance right here that we can buy or sell. And market made a very huge at the round number just above. Pin bar, pin bar, pin bar, and after engulfing right here. When it made this engulfing, closing around the level, you could have entered a trade right here, stop loss right here, and this one is a huge winning for a sell. You know that this line is a monthly M-min. Monthly SNR means support and resistance. That's why you can sell this level. It's the strongest level on my chart. After that, what do we get? We get this bullish engulfing right here. So this one is a losing trade. After that, what do we get? We get this engulfing bearish plus a pin bar. So eventually you have a retracement entry, stop loss above here, and it's a sell winning trade. And finally, we have a bullish engulfing right here, retracement entry eventually right here. And this one is just a little bit above break even, a little profit at Friday, end of the day. Okay, here we are on Euro Singapore. So I wanted to buy this level, and we have a railroad track right here, retracement entry trigger, and this is a losing trade. That's the only trade on this chart. Euro Hong Kong. Euro Hong Kong, same. I wanted to buy this level. And buy this level. So I buy this level with an engulfing. This one is a beautiful 2 reward winning trade, breakout trade. After that, there is a railroad track. So I wanted to buy retracement entry. This one is a losing trade for a buy. So we have 1 buy win, 1 buy loss right here. And that's it on the chart. And let's look at Euro NOK. Euro NOK made a huge trade. So this level could have been bought or sold, and price breaks the level but with doji candles, which is very weak, and it made eventually those 2 pin bars, so you could have lost eventually 1 sell right here. And after, when you see this candle breaking very violently the level, and the next this pin bar, bullish pin bar, very strong pattern right here, you take this trade and you made like 5 reward in the matter of 2 days. It's a huge beautiful trade. So, and that's it. 1 loss and 1 win on this chart. Worst case scenario. GBP USD. So I wanted to buy this level and I was wrong. And the only trade that was happening was eventually this doji breakout could have triggered. And eventually you have 1 loss right here. After that, this level I wanted eventually to buy or sell. So you have 800 EMA, which is a very strong EMA. This doji could have been taken, making 1 reward. Not a lot, but still made it. And after, reverse against us. GBP CHF. So I wanted to buy this level, and it was around the 800 EMA. You can see once again 800 EMA, this line on the forward chart, very powerful. And there was a pin bar on Friday. So I didn't take this sell, but this sell was huge. And I took eventually this buy, which was a losing trade. And I take eventually this pin bar right here, which is a losing trade also. And when it made this engulfing bearish going down, you could eventually have entered as a sell right here. And this one was a winning trade. And finally, this level worked. but there is no real pattern for a buy. There is a railroad track, but it's an inverse railroad track, so not good for us. And after this one worked for a buy, but I don't count it. GBP JPY. So monthly, very nice level right here. Made a pin bar on Monday or doji breakdown. Anyway, Zeus candle is a huge winning trade for a sell. After that, what do we get? We get this doji eventually broken up by a few. This one is a losing trade, so one win, one loss. After we got a pin bar, which is a losing trade right here. And this one could have been taken for a sell, but I forgot to make a double arrow, so my bad. We don't count this trade. So we count only one loss, two loss, and one win with 3 reward. Still in profit on this chart. GBP Singapore. So we have a very beautiful pin bar on Friday. After that, we have an engulfing, retracement of the engulfing, stop loss above, didn't trigger, and this one is also a huge winning sell trade. And that's the only trade we have. Eventually is this one for a sell on Friday, but Friday it's dangerous because of the weekend, so I don't count this one. I count only the beautiful winning at the monthly resistance. GBP try. GBP try, what we can see is touch the level, make a doji, didn't break, make a doji, break, and this make an engulfing bearish candle, retracement entry triggered or breakout. Both are solid winners. 2 and 3 reward that sit on this chart. Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, I thought price would continue to come down after this nice head and shoulder right here, and it didn't. So price made a fake out. Eventually this one you could have taken for a sell, and this one is a losing trade. And after that, it made a beautiful pin bar at the level plus an engulfing. You have 2 chances to enter for a buy, but my arrow wasn't correlated with this, so I don't count the winning, I just count the loss. GBP SEC didn't touch any level except from last week. This level was from last week, and it's a beautiful winning 6 reward trade. And GBP NOK, there was nice trades too. Monthly support we can take in both direction. Price made an engulfing right here. Retracement entry triggered at the round number. Stop loss right here. And this one made maybe 7 reward already. I count 3 maximum, don't worry for that. After that, we get this monthly level of resistance right here, and you could eventually have lost this trade for a sell right here. And I count this one as a loss. New Zealand USD. So I wanted to buy this first level, and it made a doji. Breakout of the doji is a winning trade. After that, second level made nearly a railroad track. I didn't take it, but eventually you could have taken this trade at a retracement. And it's still running with around maybe 2 reward right now, which is not a bad trade. It's a good trade. After that, New Zealand CAD. So we have very strong monthly resistance. Price didn't make anything right here, but it made several doji broken down right here. You could have made 1 reward on this doji breakout. And eventually there is this pin bar right here. You could have entered right here, and you made 2 reward also on this one. So I don't count it, but you could have made still 2 reward on this trade. And that's all for New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CHF. Nice trades. Future support if it breaks up, so I didn't want to sell yet. This level I wanted to buy, so he made a railroad track. Retracement entry triggered. Stop loss was very tight, and it made 2 rewards. So it's a break-even trade right here. And since my arrow wanted to buy, I don't count this one, but this one was a bearish engulfing. You could have taken this trade. It's a beautiful 3 reward winning trade. And at the monthly level, right here, we have a railroad track. And eventually the breakout of this railroad track is already a winning trade with 2 reward. So we have 1 beautiful win, 1 break-even right here. And eventually you could have sold with more than 2 reward, but I don't count the sell. New Zealand GPY. So my level were both direction, all of them. So I have eventually this. No, I couldn't enter this trade. I could eventually have entered this bearish engulfing right here. Retracement entry, stop loss above right here, or above here if you're more aggressive. This one was a winning trade. After that, there was this doji but didn't break up, so there is no entrance for a buy. And after, there is a pin bar right here, so you could have lost this trade. And there is an inverse pin bar right here, bearish. And this one was a winning, beautiful sell at the level. So to count the trade, you have eventually one win at the engulfing, beautiful big candle going down, and the pin bar going down too. So you have two winning trades on this chart and one loss for a buy. NOK JPY, eventually, so same, buy and sell. You have eventually this possible bearish pin bar right here, breakout, beautiful trade, winning trade. After we have this engulfing right here, and this engulfing is still running with one reward, or could have made already one reward with this trade. Or depending on the spread, you might still be on a trade. If the spread is too big, maybe you don't trade this specific pair. SEK JPY, I wanted to buy, so I don't have any trade right here. I wanted to buy this one, so I don't have trade either. And I wanted to buy this one, and eventually you have one loss at this level. That's it. USD CAD, we got a beautiful trade exactly at my level. See, price touched this monthly support right here, made a huge bullish pin bar. I entered this trade, and this one is a 2.5 reward already. After that, you have eventually this trade with an engulfing bearish right here, and you could have taken one reward already, or you can wait for two when it will retouch this level. Since we have a very strong impulse move going up, I think the price will continue to move up for at least two more nice pushes. USD JPY, I was wrong in the whole trend here. So price broke my level right here. After that, it made a doji, gave eventually a losing trade for this doji, and after breaks the doji down. So you could eventually have entered the sell, but I don't count it. So I count only one loss right here. And that's it for USD JPY. USD CHF. Same, I wanted to sell this level, and I was not wrong on this one. Price made a very nice engulfing right here, and you could have entered eventually this one for a sell, stop loss above here, and it's a huge, like 4 reward trades. I count only 2 when it's breakout, and just to remind you, after at the level you have a doji broken up, so you have eventually one loss right here, and eventually a re-entry right here when this bullish engulfing triggered, because it's nearly at the level, and price just take a bit the level and continue to push up, and it's already 1.5, 2 reward winning trade. So one loss and one win, 2 win. USD Singapore. So eventually buy or sell, we have a bearish engulfing right here, and this one is a winning beautiful sell trades. And that's it for the week. USD ZAR, I wanted to sell this level, no, and I have no entry at this specific 2 level, so no trade. USD Polonia, we have a beautiful trades. So last week price made this engulfing right here, retracement entry is around here, and after that we have a bearish pin bar, retracement entry around here, stop loss here. Both trade have a stop loss below this spike, which means they are safe, and they win both of them. Beautiful trade. Price was in a range all week, but still it made us win. USD Danish Krona, what do we got? So we got eventually one loss because we have a pin bar last week, retracement entry triggered, and it's a losing trade. And after that we got one doji right here breaking up, so eventually one other losing trade. And after we have a set of railroad track plus this pin plus this beautiful pin bar. At the end of this pin bar you can enter, and it's a beautiful winning trade with 2 reward. So 2 losses and 2 reward winning, so break even on this pair. USD CNH, we got one level right here, nearly made a railroad track. I didn't take it, but this could have been one. And I think there was one level here, I will not count it, but right here. And we have a nice pin bar right here, because I have my arrow, so maybe one of the level went out. So, and this level, with this specific pin bar, retracement entry made 5 reward already. So it was a beautiful trade also. But I don't count it, since it doesn't appear on the chart right now. So GBP New Zealand. GBP New Zealand, there is nothing on the chart. So there is no trade. So this week I have counted the number of reward. And for the week, there is 95 reward profit, minus 35 losing trade. So overall, there is around 40 trades winning and 35 trades losing. And 95 reward minus 35 makes 60 reward profit for the week times your size, which is usually 2%. It makes you win 120% profit for the week. So I hope you took advantage of it. And if not, the rule of thumb is to start to play with my profile on demo account. And when you make consistent profit with the demo account, then let's say you multiply it by 6, then you can go with real money. I let my profile analysis free on my Telegram channel for a while, maybe 1 year, maybe a bit more. So you have time to train yourself and you have time to take advantage of this. And needless to say that 120% in 1 week for my whole analysis, it's kind of a lot of money. So I think it's worth putting in the work, not losing your money until you master these specific skills, especially the entry with the 4-hour candlestick. And once you do, I wish you will make a lot of money. So have a nice weekend. I wish you success for next week and see you then. We are already at the end of the video. Subscribe for updates. Please like and share this video if you found the content useful. Comment below if you want to give me your feedback or if you want a video on a specific topic. I propose a free mentorship with access to more than 30 pairs analyzed weekly and real-time trading alerts. You can join by my Facebook group and Telegram channels, the links are below. If you want to learn how to analyze the market on your own and become a professional profitable trader, I also propose 2 complete courses. One on binary option, one on Forex. I post a link below explaining what you will find in them and also where to find the reviews from my previous student. Finally, if you need a quality Forex broker, I recommend IC Market through ECN, low spread and commission, regulated in Australia. Their link is below. I wish you success in trading. See you soon!